see it.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to create a new Python file. Okay, before creating a new Python file, what at this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try this in terminal. Okay, right? You can just type terminal and you'll get this option. Right, you can click on it and open. Right, once done, just type Python. Okay, just type Python, and if your installation is proper, you'll get a window like this. Okay, it says 3.10, and that's it. Okay, as it's visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So L is equal to, I said we open and close a empty square bracket. Right. So if I just say print L, it's just going to say it's an empty list, right? It's an empty list. Now, what is the function to add elements to a list?
Append.
Append, right? L dot append. I'm going to say 10. And now let us try print L. Does it have 10 as the first element now? Now let me say L dot append. Does it have two elements now? 10 and Raj. Is it maintaining the insertion order? First we inserted 10 and it is at the first. Second we inserted Raj and it is at the second. Now L dot append true. Right, 10 Raj and then true. Append means always add a new element at the end of a list. Add the new element at the end of the list. It keeps adding append, append, append. L dot append none. Right, L dot append. I can add another list into that also. Right, if you see now, the first is a integer, second is a string, third is a boolean, fourth is a none, and fifth is another list. Right, fifth is another list. Now, if you take the index wise, first one is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if I just want to say L of 0, this is going to print 10. L of 3, what is the value that it will print?
None.
Right, none means nothing, so it is not going to print. So if I use print statement, you can see that. Right, it is none. Right, now if I have to access, now think an answer. If I have to access 2 here, how can I access 2? Yeah, I want to print 2 here. This 2.
Like 4:1, sir. Indexing. L of 4:1.
Right, that is right. L of 4 gives me this array. In that, first is 2, right? So this is the list. If I'm first, I have to get this list, which is I'm getting that list using L of 4. I'll get this list. And in that, again, there is an index 0, 1, and 2. Right? In that 1 is 2. Right? If I say L of 4, that list, and that first index is what we are looking for. L of 4 of 1. There you go. We get that answer.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So programming is easy. We just have to make our mind feel that, this is easy. It is easy, right? I mean, if at least like, if you're learning, if you're practicing every day, this is going to be easy for you. All right. So now you get the idea what is, right? Now you get the idea. So what is the list and how the elements are structured. Right. So as I was talking about this thing yesterday, so in data structures, there are four important things. What are they? Access,
Add,
mhm,
update and delete.
update and delete. So there are four important operations I told yesterday that are required for us. Access, add, update, delete. Now list is a immutable. List is immutable, which means I can add, update, delete. Sorry, mutable. List is mutable, right? So we had a list. All right. So this is, I don't know, now it can change. Right. So we have a list. L is equal to, let's say I can also create a list by adding numbers directly onto it, adding any values or elements directly to it. Okay. Now this is my list. Now L of 0 and it says 10, which means I'm able to access. Am I able to access?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Now L dot append. So this will create a, this will add 50 into L. So if I say L, this is going to print. This is going to print something like this, where the newly added element is at the end of the list. Which means we are able to add also.
Add.
Yeah. Now update. Now what is update? Now I want to change, right, certain value. So I want to change the place 30. Sorry, place let us say 100 in place of 30. I want to update this value. Now what is the index of 30?
2.
2,
2.
sir.
L of 2, I'm saying 100. Saying 100. Now here I'm saying I want 100 to be placed in the second index, right? Now let us say what happens if we say print L. Let's go back here. Sorry, I didn't bring it in terminal. All right. What is our L here? So 1, 2. Here we will try to replace none with some value. What is the index of none here? 3
3, sir.
is equal to, I'm going to say 50.05. Now if we see what is there in L, what happened to none here? It got updated with 50.05. So this is how we can update. We can elements based on the index. We can update elements based on the index. Okay, clear?
Clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, now what I want to do is I want to place an element. Okay, I want to place an element. Let us say this is our list, right? Let us say 100. Okay, this is our list. Now I want to insert, let us say 80 between 20 and 100. I want to insert 80 between 20 and 100. So what the output that I'm expecting is 10, 20, 80, 100. Right? Do you understand? So earlier 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want to insert 80 at second position. 80 at second position and move the shift all the elements to the right. Shift all the elements to the right. So now 0, 1, 2, I inserted 80 and 100 moved to index 3, ABC moved to index 4 and 50 moved to index 5. Right? I can choose to insert, right? I can choose to insert any element anywhere in the array. I can choose to insert an element anywhere in the array with a proper index value, Now let us say I want to insert, right? I want to insert 5 in the first index, 5 in the 0th index. What should I do? I'll insert 5 here in the 0th index. Now this is the 0th index. What happens to 10? It has to shift all the elements towards right, one shift. Right now 10 becomes first, 20 becomes second, becomes third, 100 becomes 4, then ABC becomes 5, last 50 becomes 6. So all the elements are shifted one position towards right. You understand? So one update is this. I'm replacing the index. But there is also another function which we can use to insert an element at any given position. And without removing the existing element, it shifts the elements to one position to the right. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
so this is our L, right? Now I want to place 30 between Raj and true. I want to place 30, right? So after Raj, I have to place before true, which means after Raj, what will be my index position?
1.
My
Two,
One.
index
sir.
position would be
One.
2.
2.
Two.
1 is
Sir.
Raj. After Raj, it will be 2. I want to place after Raj, right? So the current 2 position is true. But I want to place after Raj before true, which means the position will be true. L dot insert. I'm saying just the way I have said insert. Now insert is a function which we can use to insert where. I'm saying insert at second position. What is the value? Let me just say I want to insert 50, right? Now let us see L what happened. Now it has inserted and true. Clear? It has not deleted or removed any element here. The insert function inserts the element in a given position. Inserts the element in a given position. Clear?
Clear, sir. Yes, sir.
Clear, sir. Clear.
Sir.
Now L dot insert, I want to insert this element between 50.05 and the list. 50.05 and the list. Now give me what will be the index value and what should I want to insert say 100 value 100 between 50.05 and the list.
Sir, 5,
What is the
sir.
index?
5,
5
sir.
and 100. Right? In the fifth position, I'm inserting 100. So this is basically making a space and it is shifting the element which is this array or list to the right and it has placed itself in its position. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Right. So now in terms of update, first we did see access. Right. Then we saw, right. And then in terms of update, we have seen two methods, insert and also another way is by the index you can update the value, right? So this will remove the existing value and adds, and this will add a new element and shifts the elements to the right. Now tell me what happens here if I try this operation. Where did it go? Yeah. Okay. L dot insert 100th position 300 value I'm inserting. Now what will happen here? Do we have a position 100?
No, sir.
Right? But still this doesn't throw error. What will happen? If you give the index position more than or equal to the length of the list, right? This is like, we are given more than the length of the list. Yes. Now in this case, it will always add that element to the last. It will always add that element to the last. Okay. If the index position that you have given is more than the length, then it will not throw an error, but add that element at the end of the list.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right. Now let us see how to delete a element from here. How to delete a element. So what is the function to delete? So what is that we have used something earlier to delete? We have deleted a variable. What is the syntax or what is the keyword? Del is the one that we have used, right? And del, and after that I'm going to say remove the element at position 2. What is there at position 2? 50.
50.
Right? We are saying remove the element at position 2. Well, wonderful. Now it would have removed that element at position 2 and shifted all the elements to the left. Shifted all the elements to the left. It did not create a vacuum space after removing, right? It did not just remove and keep that space as empty. It has also shifted the elements, which means what I'm saying, our list was something like this. And so on. Right. Now, what did we say? Del L of 2, which means this position is what we are trying to remove. Once it has removed, what will be your list? 10, 20, and the second position, I'm just leaving it as empty for time being, true, 50.5, and so on. Right. Now in Python, in any language, you cannot leave a vacuum. You cannot leave a vacuum here. So you have to fill. So what I'll do, in second position, I'll move true. In 50.5, I'll move to the previous position, and everybody moves towards the left one position. Okay. And after removal, what the way our list looks like is 10, 20. We will not create a vacuum space. You just have to fill. So we will move the elements from right to left. When you insert, you shift the elements from left to right. When you delete, you shift the elements from right to left. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. L dot del L of 4. What happens? Which element are we removing?
100.
Yeah, right. 100 is gone now. Now L dot 10 del L of 10. So this raises a index error. This raises a index error. So it tries to delete something from the 10th index and it is not finding, and hence it throws a index error. Hence it throws a index error. Accessing also L of 10. If I go beyond my length, beyond the length, it also throws a index error. List index out of range. Right? So both the delete and access, if we go beyond the index, right, it will throw index error. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Now in terms of delete, we have seen one method where we are deleting the element by index position. Now I want to delete the element based on value, based on value. I don't know the index position, where it is in the list, I don't know. But I just want to remove it. You understand? So I don't know the index position, but there is this value in the list, and remove it. Right? Then we can use a function called remove. We can use a function called remove. Okay, let us see what is there in our list now. Right? L dot remove. I'm saying 300. Right? At this time, I did not give position. I gave the value. Did it remove 300 from the list?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remove 50.05. Right? Did it remove 50.05?
Yes, sir.
So now this list has two 10s, 10 at 0th index, 10 at the last index. Now L dot remove 10. Which one we do remove? Which one would it remove? It removes only the first occurrence. It removes only the first occurrence. Whichever it finds first, it removes that first. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Clear, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Whichever it finds first, it is going to remove that element. Okay. But if I give something which the list doesn't contain, some element, is John present in this list?
No.
Now it tries to find that element and remove. If it doesn't find, it is going to throw value error. It is going to throw value error. Whatever the X not in list, which means the John not in list. It throws value error. Right here we have seen two errors. One, if you go beyond the index in terms of access or in terms of deletion, it will throw index error. And in the remove, if the value is not present in the list, it is going to throw value error. If the value is present, it is always going to remove or delete the first occurrence of that value. Right? If you go into you okay, if the value is in the list, then it is going to throw a value error. It is going to throw value error. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.